Everybody to Annie Maths. In today's video we shall be talking about multiplication of fractions. Okay, we'll see how two fractions are multiplied. We can multiply a proper with another proper fraction, or we can even multiply a mixed fraction with another mixed fraction. Okay, so we'll see the different types of multiplications that can be asked in your exams. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let us see how we multiply two fractions. Okay, now here I have a 3 by 5 into 7 by 11. Now the first thing I have to observe the question. When I observe the question, I see that there are no common factors between any numerator or denominator. Okay, then what do? If there are no common fractions between any numerator or denominator, all I do is 3 into 7 is a 21. That is, I multiply numerator with numerator, and this is denominator with denominator. I just multiply and leave it like that. So I get my answer straight away with this kind of multiplication. Okay, but then this is not going to be the case every time. We will get sums where there will be common factors between the numerator and denominator, and we'll have to cancel that out. Now the big confusion is what do we cancel? Let us see the next question. 4 by 9 into 15 by 16. Okay, so here I can see lots of common factors here. So this 4 has a common factor with 16, this 15 has a common factor with 9. So let us start with this. We have to reduce it. There are people who will multiply straight like this. Now don't do that. That is a wrong method. You should first reduce here nicely, then multiply. Not multiply and then reduce the big numbers. Okay, that leads to wrong answers. Though finally sometimes you might reach your correct answer, that is a wrong method. So 4 goes with the 16, 4 ones are 4 and 4 fours are 16. You know to reduce this much. Take a 3, with 3 threes are 9 and 3 fives are 15. So we have cancelled both and reduced. After this we can't reduce any further. So we start with our multiplication now. 1 with the 5 is a 5. So now we'll go numerator, numerator, denominator, denominator, and this is a 12. Okay, so this is my final answer. Let me take up another one. That is, let's take 2 by 5 into 15. Now nothing to worry about this sum. This sum is, see, if you see this 15, it looks like it doesn't have a denominator. Of course, it has a denominator, that is a 1. You want to put it, you put it. Even if you don't put it, nobody can mark you wrong. Now here 5 and 15 has a common one. That's the 3. I have cancelled with a 5. 5 ones are 5 and 5 threes are 15. 2 into 3, that is a 6. Now I am going numerator with numerator multiplication. 1 into 1 is a 1. I am not writing it. If sometimes the denominator is a 1 only, we don't write it. We don't need to write it. Okay. Now let's take another question where we will have a mixed fraction with a mixed fraction. So we will have 3 6 by 7. This is a mixed with a mixed into 4 2 by 3 into 4 2 by 3. Now what do we do about this? 3 6 by 7 and 4 2 by 3. 21. 7 into 3, we are converting mixed to improper. That makes it 21 and plus 6. Okay. So that is a 27 by 7 into 12 plus 2, 14 by 3. So we have converted mixed to improper. So before you start with your fraction multiplication, you must see to it that you have converted all your mixed fractions to improper fractions and then started your cancellation. Now this 3 goes with this 9 clearly. Okay, 3 ones are 3. I have cancelled with the 3. 3 nines are 27. 7 and this is a 2. Now once cancellation is over, we can multiply numerator with the numerator, which is an 18, and below we have a 1, we don't need to write. So our answer to the question is an 18. So as simple as that, we have done 4 sums here. You can see these 4s clearly, and all 4 are slightly different in type. So what you have to do with your practice, and you, after seeing the video, you try to remember the types that are involved here. Okay, so now we are going to see another one in which we are going to take 3 different fractions and multiply. So sometimes it so happens that you see, only 2 fractions, they are used to 2 fractions, and suddenly they give you 3 fractions and you are in complete doubt what to do. There's nothing to be in doubt. We'll have the same treatment for this also. Okay, that whatever we had done for our 2 fractions, we'll do for 3 fractions now. Multiplication of fraction is very simple if you know to cancel well. That is it. If you know reducing well, multiplication is very simple. In this sum, we don't have, it is not that we will not have any cancellations. We have lots and lots of common factors in this sum. Okay, so let us see. First, the moment I write this sum, I note this 33 and a 44 means it goes by 11. 11 threes are and 11 fours are. Then this 5 and this 35, it goes with a 7. Okay, is there anything else? Yes, the 2 and the 4 with the 2. The 3 and the 3 gone completely. So you see such huge numbers, but then it has come down to only 1 by 14, all ones on top, and here just 2 and 7, that gives me a 1 by 14. That's my answer. Okay. Now we shall be taking up another type of question where we'll be using of. Now this is very important in fraction multiplication. Okay, of actually means multiplication. Let us see how. So if we have a sum like this, 1 by 3 of 24. Okay, if we have 1 by 3 of 24, what to do? This of indicates we have to multiply. So 1 by 3 into 24 we have to write first. So we have changed it to our kind of sum. Okay, now 3 and the 24. Remember, the numerator always cancels with the denominator. The numerator and the numerator never cancels. Okay, or the denominator and the denominator will never cancel. Cancellation is always between the numerator and the denominator only. So here we cancel 8 into 1 is an 8, and below there's a 1 which we don't write. Okay, so this was an off kind of question, and always remember, I've seen children cancelling numerator and denominator, which is absolutely wrong. Then let us see one type of question which says 5/6 of a year. Now what to do about this? 5/6 of, till 5/6 of we convert it into, but then a year means 1 year. We can't write 1. If we write 1, we'll get back our 5/6 only. That is, we don't want that. So we convert this to days, and we can make it or we can make it in months. If you make it in months, it will be easier. 12. So we have to make it in some smaller unit. We could have made it in year, but since in years what happens is the number of days are 365 if I take. Okay, it will not go by 6. So I took 12. I took 12 months. So my answer that is going to come now is going to be in months. So this is 2. This is 10 months. Remember to write the unit in these sums. Okay, so it is 10 months. Like this, we can have other sums where they have used a kind of a unit over here. Okay. Let's see. 1/6 of an hour. What to do now? 1/6 into, that's for the of, an hour. So if I keep 1 here, 1 hour, you are going to go wrong. So what to do? An hour, I will just make it as 60 minutes. Okay, then cancel. My answer is 10 minutes. So I have to convert the hours to a smaller unit. Let's see another one. 9/20th of a meter. 9/20th of a meter. Again here. So 920 of is into meter. Let me write it as 100 centimeter. 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So I've converted it to a smaller unit. 20, cut the 0, 2 and the 5. 9 into 5 is a 45. Okay. So 9 into 5 is a 45. So it is 45 what now? Centimeters. Okay, so my answer, though they had asked it here in meter, my final answer is going to come in centimeters. Okay, so that is a 45 centimeter. So this is how we can do fraction multiplications. One thing that you must remember here, the biggest mistake that people do here is they cancel numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. Sometimes you are not supposed to do it. Any numerator can cancel with any denominator. Okay, and when you don't have any common factors, you are supposed to multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. If you have a mixed fraction, convert it to improper first and then start doing your sum. Okay, then that's it for today. We'll come up with problem sums of fractions very soon, and now you should be practicing these sums before we start fractions problem sums. That's it for today. If you like the video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks all of you.